Texas Senate Bill 3, the THC ban that's shaking up Texas. In 2025, Texas lawmakers introduced a bill that could dramatically reshape the state's hemp and cannabis landscape. That bill is Senate Bill 3, better known as SB3. And it's not just another policy change. It's a full-on ban targeting most THC-containing products, including those that are currently legal under federal and state hemp laws. Let's break down what's in this bill, why it's so controversial, and what it means for the future of Texas. What's in SB3? SB3 aims to ban the sale, distribution, and possession of any consumable hemp products that contain THC, including both Delta-8 and Delta-9, which have become incredibly popular in Texas after the 2018 Farm Bill legalized hemp derivatives. Under this bill, only non-psychoactive cannabinoids like CBD, cannabidiol, and CBG, cannabigerol, would remain legal. It would criminalize products currently sold in thousands of vape shops, wellness stores, and smoke shops statewide. The bill also tightens industry oversight by requiring all hemp retailers to register each retail location, pay annual fees, and comply with stricter packaging and labeling laws. Essentially, SB3 treats most THC-infused hemp products the same as illegal marijuana, despite their current legal status. What could this mean for Texas? The hemp industry in Texas is massive. Since hemp was legalized in the state in 2019, the industry has generated over $8 billion in annual economic activity, supported more than 50,000 jobs across farming, processing, and retail, become a lifeline for many small business owners and entrepreneurs. SB3 threatens all of that. Critics warn that this bill could wipe out thousands of legal businesses, lead to mass layoffs, and drive consumers into the black market, where products are unregulated and potentially dangerous. For many Texans, this isn't just about policy. It's about jobs, freedom of choice, and medical relief. Who's opposing SB3? The opposition is broad and vocal. Military veterans who rely on Delta-8 and Delta-9 for managing PTSD and chronic pain. Parents of children with epilepsy or severe anxiety who say hemp products changed their lives. Small business owners who've built stores, supply chains, and brands around legal hemp. They argue SB3 ignores science about the benefits of cannabinoids, strips patients of natural alternatives to opioids and antidepressants, destroys a job-creating industry with no real replacement plan. Protests have already taken place outside the Capitol, and thousands have signed petitions asking the governor to veto the bill. Political support and controversy. The driving force behind SB3 is Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, who has called for a statewide crackdown on all THC-infused products, citing health concerns, especially among teenagers. He argues that hemp-derived THC is a legal loophole exploited by the cannabis industry, and that it poses a public risk. Supporters of the bill claim it will reduce youth access to intoxicating substances, simplify law enforcement, close legal gray areas created by the 2018 Farm Bill. But others say this is more about political theater than public health. What's next? As of now, the bill has passed both chambers of the Texas Legislature. All that remains is the signature of Governor Greg Abbott. He has until June 22nd to either sign the bill, veto it, or do nothing, in which case it becomes law automatically. If passed, SB3 would go into effect on September 1st, 2025. Final thoughts. SB3 could become one of the most impactful laws affecting alternative medicine, small business, and personal freedom in Texas. For supporters, it's about protecting public health. For critics, it's an economic and medical disaster in the making. Either way, this bill has lit a fire under Texas politics, and its effects will be felt far beyond the hemp industry.